Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to replace the 7-pin wiring harness on a trailer. Now if you're watching this video you likely own a trailer, and if you own a trailer let me know if this sounds right. So you've got your trailer parked, you disconnect from the receiver, you pull off the safety chains, and somehow you manage to forget to unplug the 7-pin. Or you do unplug the 7-pin but it's laying over the hitch ball, and as you pull away from the trailer, it just rips out all of your trailer's electrical, leaving it in shambles. After getting out of the truck to see the damage that you've done and rattling off a string of colorful language, you resign yourself to patch this thing up so you can get home. Once home, you hop on Amazon to find the perfect solution to your problem. This here is a pre-wired 8-foot long cord with a 7-pin male connector on one side and a junction box on the other, ready to be tied in to your existing trailer wiring. Now, other things you'll need for this are some wire connectors. I use the crimping type with the ring terminals. You'll need to buy these rings to fit over the studs in the junction box. I found that the yellow colored ones fit snugly. You also need a crimping tool for those, as well as some wire strippers. A drill to drill some holes in the trailer frame to mount this junction box, and some bolts or screws, whatever you may be using to actually mount this guy to the trailer. And I'll leave some affiliate links in the description below for the products that I used for this video. Now, the first thing we have to do is take apart the existing connections. So we're going to go ahead and unwrap all of our splices we made out in the field in order to get home, and then take those wires and mark them with some tape so that we know what they do. Now, in my case, the wire pulled apart in the existing 7-pin cord, and so I was able to just match each color at the broken location. It may have been the case that when you pulled away from the trailer, you ripped the wires in a different location past this connection point, and you'll need to use a test light in order to determine which wire goes to which light and what function it performs on that light. Once you get everything labeled, you're going to want to find a location to mount this junction box to the trailer. A couple things to keep in mind here: you got to make sure that you have enough cord on the 7-pin side to reach to the truck and, be free when you're driving and turning and so on. And on the other side, you want to make sure that your existing trailer wiring is long enough to enter the junction box and terminate onto these individual terminals within. Something else to keep in mind here is that the junction box has some pre-defined knockout locations. One on the top, one on the bottom, and then 2 on the side opposite the 7-pin wire. I chose to use some side entry knockouts for water protection. These are not necessarily waterproof connections, although there's a lot of room in this box, and the box cover itself is gasketed. The ideal knockout is the bottom-most knockout, or underneath the box. This will allow the least amount of water to enter the box, and if any water does enter it, it will drain out. For my replacement here, because of the length of the wires, I had to use a side knockout. Once you've got the box mounted, go ahead and run all the wires through the knockout and under the cable grommet. Tighten down those screws to secure the cables so they don't get pulled out, and then go ahead and attach your terminals. Then with a small socket set, go ahead and pull the nuts off of the terminals in the box, land your new terminal onto the correct location, and then tighten back down with that socket set. Now, this junction box 7-pin kit comes with instructions that show you which color wire performs which function within the box. But just for reference, real quick, black is the plus 12 volt auxiliary, green is the running lights, front/tail lights, yellow is the reverse lights, brown is the right turn/stop, blue is the electric brakes if equipped, white is the ground, and red is your left turn or stop. Most of the time on your trailer you won't have a reverse light, and so in that case the yellow terminal will go unused. Once you have everything connected, go ahead and replace the cover on the junction box with the 2 screws and route your 7-pin cord to the front of the trailer. Then go ahead and plug it in and perform a light check, making sure that your left and right turn signals, brake lights, and running lights all function properly. If your trailer is equipped with electric brakes, go get in the truck and squeeze the tabs on the brake controller to ensure that the trailer brakes are operating properly. And that's all there is to it. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and if you found this video helpful, please give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.